the Bill of Rights was a very important document that led to...
This accent sucks.
No one gives a crap. The Bill of Rights was a very important document that led to the well-being and prosperity of our nation that we have today. So, it all started with the Fifth Amendment that covered the 5 freedoms that were freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and freedom of petition. This basically protected the people from an overreaching government. Then we have the Second Amendment. Very controversial today because it basically stated that you can only have that citizens are allowed to have guns, which is pretty bad now as we think about it. But back then, when you think about it, the guns they had were only 1 round. Now there's multi-round guns. So back then you would have to reload every shot you take. That would take so long. But now you can just shot off multiple rounds in one. But the Supreme Court is really hesitant in repealing this amendment because that would be a national outrage. Number 3, my co-host Michael, would you like to take it away for number 3?
No, you can just do it. I like your accent.
Okay, 1 sec. Let me pull up my slideshow.
I can do Third Amendment if you would like. This accent is so bad, but
Do
Third Amendment.
Do Third Amendment.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. Pretty much, Third Amendment said there could be no quartering soldiers, as this was kind of in response to the Quartering Act. The Quartering Act, forced Americans to house soldiers into their homes, and they could be punished if they were being bad boys. So, the Third Amendment said there were no quartering soldiers, and Americans could not be forced to house soldiers. It's kind of irrelevant now, since, who needs this anymore?
The Fourth
Kinda
Amendment
don't.
placed prohibition on search and seizures without warrants, meaning that the police must have a reason to search into people's homes. However, this can be overridden with reasonable cause. This is not to be mixed up with probable suspicion, though, because suspicion just means you have a hunch, but reasonable cause means that you have some evidence behind it. Say that I was stabbing someone right outside my window,
Wow.
then you could come into my room even though you don't have a search warrant, because you saw the blood going everywhere. That's a probable cause. But if you smell a little bit of blood coming from my neighborhood, you can't go inside my house because of that. Then the Fifth Amendment means that a criminal cannot incriminate themselves. They have a right to hold information outside. So a bunch of judges are like, my defendant pleads the Fifth, meaning that they should not incriminate themselves. Stop making them answer questions they don't want to. Okay, this also means that criminals are not allowed to be tried twice for the same crime. So say I rob a bank, and the judge thinks I didn't do it, so I'm pardoned. They can't put me back in court for the same bank that I robbed. That's not allowed. And the Sixth Amendment are rights to a speedy, impartial, just, and public trial. Co-host Michael, would you like to take it away from here with the Eighth Amendment? Co-host Michael?
Sure. That was the worst accent I've ever heard. But, okay. So the Eighth Amendment pretty much says the accused person has rights. And pretty much, I'm going to stop the accent because the accent is trash. And it says that the accused person is not punished beyond the crime in question or the law that they have violated. And if they do, that'd be unconstitutional via this amendment. I switched back to the accent, so we're going to go to French now. So pretty much, it's the right to the accused, where the accused person is not punished beyond the crime in question. Do you need to add on anything?
No. Ninth Amendment is God's opportunity for more rights to be created. People have more rights than what's in the Constitution. I have the right to buy food at the grocery store. It doesn't say that in the Constitution.
No, you don't.
Idiot. It doesn't say that in the Constitution, but I have rights. And the 10th Amendment is the federal government, my bad, only has powers delegated to them in the Constitution. So it's like the 9th Amendment, but in reverse for the federal government. So they can't prevent me from buying at the grocery store. They don't have that right. Okay, this is, you want to rip off the Amoeba Sisters with me? What's a funny name?
I'm Petunia, and you're Amoeba.
No, I found one better. This is Hamilton and Jefferson if they were friends. See you next time. Bye.